starting right now on ABC's This Week. The mystery of AirAsia Flight 8501. More pieces of the plane uncovered. Are they closing in on the black boxes? What caused the plane to fall from the sky? And how worried should you be the next time you fly in bad weather? Shake up. Republicans ready to take control of Congress. Three of the newest power players are here. Then, was it the first big announcement for 2016? In 2015? What did Mike Huckabee reveal overnight? And the homecoming.
This is mine.
How cities across the country are giving homeless veterans a new beginning. From ABC News, This Week with George Stephanopoulos begins now.
Good morning. I'm Martha Raddatz, and we're tracking developing stories on several fronts, including former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee making a big announcement about 2016 overnight. But we start off with new and encouraging developments in the mystery of AirAsia Flight 8501. Indonesian investigators say they may have found key pieces of the fuselage where the jet's black boxes are located. We'll talk to the U.S. commander taking part in the search shortly. First, the latest from ABC's David Curley.
Bad weather. It's one of the things we know about the crash of AirAsia 8501. The weather was bad when the Airbus went down, and stormy seas have hampered recovery efforts. ABC's Muhammad Lila is in Indonesia.
It's now been a week since the AirAsia flight took off from this airport. Investigators are now honing their search on where they believe the fuselage is, about 100 feet underwater in the Java Sea. Just today, they located what they say is a fifth large piece of debris from the plane. And of course, they've already recovered more than 30 bodies from the water. They're using sonar and underwater drones as part of their search. But the biggest challenge facing them now is how do they get what they found in the water out of the water because the weather has been so rough.
We know the plane crashed in the Java Sea and most likely broke up on impact. But how does a jetliner just fall out of the sky?
I have to think that, as usually is the case, there are a bunch of links in the causal chain.
Could weather have brought down the jet? These planes are built to survive lightning, thunderstorms, and turbulence. The last time a jetliner went down because of turbulence was back in 1966. What about pilot error? An Air France jet went down in 2009 in similar bad weather, but the crew flew that jet too slowly right into the Atlantic. It could have been a distraction, if nothing else.
The storm could have been a distraction. You could have had something totally unprecedented in the history of Airbus, and that is a sudden catastrophic failure.
Catastrophic failure. That covers a multitude of problems. Engine failure, electrical failure, fuselage breakup, a wing or tail tearing off, a breach of the pressurized cabin.
I think everything's still on the table here, including the possibility of a bomb. I'm not saying it's a high probability, but it's certainly one of the things that could have happened.
All just educated guesses. The real answers are on those recorders, the black boxes, on the bottom of the Java Sea. The Indonesians say sonar has detected 5 large sections of debris. From the description, one seems to be a large section of the fuselage, another a wing, and the tail section where the black boxes would be located. But the Indonesians have provided no images and no indication that the black box pingers have been heard. 2 divers were down on one piece of wreckage and reported poor visibility because of a muddy seafloor. So this morning, Martha, we know where it is, but still few answers about why 8501 went down.
Thanks, David. And as you know, the U.S. military is part of the international team searching for the missing plane. Right now, the destroyer USS Sampson is in the Java Sea near Indonesia, and the ship's captain, Commander Stephen Foley, joins us on the phone. Thanks for your time, Commander Foley.
First of all, I want to thank you, Martha, for having me on your show.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on your ship this morning.
We've been searching using lookouts, using optical search equipment, and scanning the horizon, and using our helicopters in tandem to search a wide area. The weather has been a little rough with scattered thunderstorms. The seas have been about 2 to 4 feet, increasing to about 4 to 6 feet when the rain squalls come in. We've been operating in pre-specified areas that the Indonesian authorities have assigned to